Abusuafo mama obi bia akwaba obesie wezolo obake nya indina milo yani lawyer Francis asai eshia Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yeah, the legal digest at the brew. Oba TikToker bohunu no say ye wo ho kese pa dmesre wa wonya ba TikToker bo a friend is saying akoma no so na afei so follow yen sanso ana wo hwe wo YouTube Facebook nso a ye mo bibia nso akwaba ai legal digest recap December the lawyer adom ye wo de siwa man say ye momodian ne mebusa questions e wo mmerem kwan a ebefa so ebenya yen krata ye nyina ye nim akwantum uni nkrata ayana dene uni nkrata na se wo yusu obi nuoma enye bete ene kra nso de the United Kingdom de omo ye ne se omo chichi nkofo saa omo mia immigration en seminim omo mia mu papa enti ama bibia ye hu ene kra de uye obi kra na wo fa worker na ye chiwa eka no e de ball no ya to saa aka ni mu ama ya ne sika kese enti ene kra no bi be so obo akra na wo suro se etine bi ekoche no a okwa akotua sika kese. A coin to get your British passport. A home komo any baba bedi. Family law and so ewo. When you ba ne wo ye, on beso be hunu ba. Yami adum na hunu ba betimi gina so nya nkrata. Onu so nim and into was send the niane ken on ma hunu ba. Ama life no aye din di ama. Akwantu mu nsem. Wan ko bia o se yanko. Ye be konya ma lawyer Francis Akwaba na eja yene no atwetwe eye nkomo. Lawyer, ye mo Akwaba.
Yeah, Onya. Dog, Apo what you say?
Nyame adumo na mpacho we.
By the Adorma, send a ne or the Achaye no. Yempa bonus obekoswa aboy home buying ama brunya to ye tra ako new year. Yo in Chiakas here come with tea for no washe for a platform no na me platform no. Say Wednesday 7 to 8 no your normal legal digest no a drew ho and Dr. Ray Neka no me devote to the month of December for any questions at all of folks would be na how no na yet to me I discuss aka wasem ama solution inti and then no him but before then no 1 or 2 updates be on ma me pese me de etu eja Dr. Ray.
Yo. Lawyer beko update nso na mamenkai ahwefo nyina say lawyer Francis and ayetin and Ken. Many say people have already requested to ask questions. But ansana ye beko questions no any update nso. Mamenkai will say oh pay ye chira kwan a LB solicitors ye were backing enye yira kwan kra dagenam backing nti nya de a yira kwan kra. Nti mesre wa ye address suite ENF the clock house ye talk abronsane so miensa ye postcode nso ye IG11 8EQ and afin so your telephone number office line here 0208 264 4800. Lawyer me ne twin komo lawyer Francis ni mobile line no open so ni din komo 079 46 77 2439 07946772439. Obi se bibi bo bronya. Nanso bronya yi obi nkase ko ukrum. Wa wo hwe wo living ni obra wo mu a. Ka be ko ukrum. Nanso ko ukrum na woni nkrata be den wa sa ba biem. Enti mesrew yen share video no yen bo hu deru na yentumi mbo aye nuanom a omuni eye asetena e wo United Kingdom. No mun so enye bi. Lawyer is helping thousands of Ghanaians already. Woman when you're modia. And T yenso yembo modia and yembo hunderu. Lawyer, but me mreka crack. Na me fa 2 quick calls na yaba a year yen update no. Messi, yemo akwaba na apom te se minu aba. Me wa fasi peko komane numu. Anyway, Lawyer Francis wa
Madam for Bion. our endorsement or driving without where your friend is license, okay, type provisional license, but he was driving without it, and the insurance was not his name on his name, and police chain, it's your fine, and your man we caught, he didn't call court, and your man bill, and he finished paying everything, and the points are back. And the endorsements now would you tune in profile also. And that's expire next year 2026. But I just want to ask 2027 we now qualify for a British passports. Naturalization now can say good character. No. Since he wasn't a good character, but he has paid the fund and everything is settled here. I expect Bibia cost fine. I'm not the better now.
Joe lawyer.
Your message there, Tiani say, good character, no. Omo be a severe and a be a minor. The ya omo share and they say, Utimi ufele naturalization form na, would declare, sir, problem winya in a driving offense, and was several sentence, no, what you have for fine in as if for no. On that note, no, ultimate declare when you know case worker wash, no, because cases be a different. Case worker wash, no, bet to me consider can say, oh, wait, what kind of cray? Into what mommy problem, Emma mean ko check, na me find out, na me and fa a name, mano. One thing I say, a year no more be a beer, a year mine or ni a year severe and in as if for. It is a ultimate declare or form niswa. The possibilities of with the punish no a lesser.
It's one that's wedding can no correct.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's how it works.
Oh, okay. Even though it has expired, you have to let them know, yeah.
And because I have no more offenses for the last 10 years.
You.
Messi, what you mean?
That's right, yeah.
And the air form is to not make me actually say offenses our committee for the last 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Yo. Messi. Yo, actually that's me the lawyer no man no attack you into no bomodiana eduwa freno na omboa na ye naturalization. Kboat. Wacha omutu huma ye na lawyer ewa ha, lawyer Francis ewa say na onyi wonsem nan.
Lawyer Francis de ono home. Ono na ye me mama me.
Okay.
Invitation to budget current affairs. The only thing is in beer.
Joe Kboat, yeah, that's the part of Rana.
Bibi aboko.
Yami admo.
Abusafo here.
Yami admo myself I don't get crowd.
Hey, the radiasi.
It's not mad to son.
Yo, Mate. I mean, come on, you Bushano. Why? Bye-bye.
Wasi lawyer wabwana masisi krade watomogit watofi wa brochire. Eti sisi no wabetunsa. Me refi na nkase mbisa ne se JH Henkese. Yeah, ina na mka ne Henkese die ni bia na se emudie wo hin oba betu. Na
Hello.
Good evening.
Let me see because lawyer say would the parents route indefinitely tuma it take how long and sana what's your monka?
Yo, now the TN say it has to be 6. The standard time now is 6 months. But say come more than that, either home office better or we say bibinti yen to me make a decision within the standard time, no. On that note, no, over to your monka. Lawyer na yema wa nasa wa na yeah.
Me pacho lawyer na yema me na me bisa say unti wunya email wunya share until 6 months.
Me pacho ane. Say wajumam ebe hawa Koloya ne ho non-fa application unique number ne ma. Nefa ma wadwumamfo no munya employer checking services ma.
Okay, we catch you.
Ene biomu so no uko uyi visa na eya omuma grace period of 6 months. As
Okay.
to time omu di be decision inti no. Ene ya ubeko no na o yi visa no update for the next 6 months.
Okay. Okay, gonna make answer almost say between 4 to 8 weeks at least. Ubenya email say ya grantee and I am grantee. 6 months ne the idea ne beba, but say omubeka say ya grantee and I am grantee. And I'm a person me confirm.
Yeah.
Eti lawyer no say na no tell no say confirmation no say within 3 months no.
Oh, being a kind of can say the lawyer or the maybe lawyer because let me say any kind of car say what the two muna unya to the application number na within 4 to 8 weeks in normal best send you email say a granted one I am granted for indefinite leave to remain. We say indefinite leave and say 2.5 for now we yeah ma it's not so no kind na me means na confirmation I'm saying me bisa lawyer Bernard.
Lawyer Francis. Okay.
Oh lawyer Francis, sorry.
Yo. Eti lawyer kyerɛ sɛ ɛgya Oko a friend is saying mama grace period. And I think say yɛn focus on grace period no.
Okay.
Na
Me ba cho to be login into yi visa no.
The catch one. The be login is negative.
Sa na kai
Catch one.
Okay. Anya bia wadwumamfo ma request for wo enkrata ewo kroma.
I'm on request because me mistake about any same medical so that cry. Me lawyer ne catch me say me trying time will be. It judgment for me sending me email say that me kiwa code no wu. Ti wu ya ansa na me apply for indefinite no. But after
Hey.
now, we she in free one more. In
Oh,
judgment for me stop me
me ba cho ewu for how long?
2 weeks.
Oh. Because omo such paragraph 39 na ewu a over 14 days grace period under the
Exactly
immigration rules
14
no.
days no na me yeah no.
Oh, okay. I don't know,
But
sir.
na
Oh,
email
lawyer
bia.
never cover letter come home I explain it the entire bus because I just saw Omeka Johnson we overstay. No was I started for
Na saa ne basa lawyer mpacho betimi dia court ana because anya me fault me de me niam nyina akoma lawyer ni July and o say me ntwen na me first 2015 dia no mo de ma me na year 26 November until on the 16th November na me who says KW code ni wu on the 2nd November and I me application on the 18th November until Kobasa na then I may meet me and fight anything in case of man fight me na mamma.
the American say we the nya so yeah no within 14 days now BBNC.
That's it. Because I remember for no age na me console some family right to work and emerald. They say me tifie me near to.
Oh, now lawyer now one throw adwuma for no.
Kobasa na kwaya kasa because me the idea na ba on time. What's me train? My train last minute. Oh, nte kwa ya kasa nte maame je me niema ba maame ame ba be ye because na the way ya say konebra no na nya dia wo na
Because Chroma
because
the
of
Otiana
that
would
ya
near
10
Juma
years
because
in
of
na
in
nti
Kratasema. Would die can in a siphon no Abeka.
ayeka because your friend is 10 years in na wo no na aye nti lawyer we sure so ka kire wa ko July no say train 10 years in 26 November lawyer we na chinye
There be Mitiwasipa.
nti obi ka wa ma disua wo fom kakra no akọ na wo lawyer aka say wo hwe wo lawyer afi wo wa ta mo ne so na adwuma fu afre wo say wo share code na wo nti gya adwuma wo ko ya wo say
Where the kafa fan pie better chebe. Why?
Yeah, say I'm back grantee and normal because
Oh, I'm over granted because case worker or share or record sunia dia. Obey to me, I'm a baby. I come out. Why?
That 2 weeks in me not the lawyer. Done me soon in Pibo because many national
why?
It does.
Yo,
Bye
yo,
bye.
Ivy, body. Omituna lawyer ewa ha say. Ebusia, mame ka o say ye ni FB solicitors na dream koma. Yes, yet you lawyer Francis wa.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho, we EU, na me ba kuma say. But me ba ye no. If you have problem that, I say me ba me na so be share me no be share me. Na say you dey draw kakra. Ana omo ma mi ra ko ni. Nti no be last year na me sign apply under EU ni biom. Nti no omo ma mi CEO is me fa nye ejuma. But e wo mo ana omo here we no. Omo show me say omo pay original birth certificate na we use and make application if we Ghana abano. But now me need original birth certificate. Me catch on say original birth certificate they me need. It's almost we see me application no. It's me stand straight here na. Na me adon mo nya birth certificate for mommy. And I might upload the person who say in this case no. But hard and I say almost me a grant me.
Yo, me ba choka EU there na. Who a EU partner dependent or there? Hello.
Body.
Hello?
Yeah, lawyer say we a EU partner mu dey na we. Lawyer bisa say EU dey na mu dey na we partner na dependent na dey.
What's here there, man too?
Oh, baby we
Adoption.
also the EU adoption.
Mr. One yes application in my
Me uncle name mommy.
and adoption no or yeah anything.
Tell me mommy never family free if he not me back room I say.
Mr. The entire me busa away no. Terminology no mu yisu no wrongly. Yeka adoption a totally different from the one make us here no. The one make a dependent and yeah adoption.
Okay.
Some at that time now man for use because adoption procedure no and yeah no na mo yeah no. Anyway, the wire corner so almost say here birth cert apart from birth cert no here bibia nka ho.
Lawyer no say birth set no kra no ama ebi a wo ne noise for background pa no che say birth set no na omu hia birth set no kwa no omu hia na no so no wanya nti no am say
Omo refuse yi.
omu refuse ye
And
na see
appeal.
and allergy appeal wenya and allergy appeal but na me who said the same birth set na ode ekwa.
That is me so I question and can be busa no. Sir documents omo busa and wenya no koya appeal na wenya sa document no de konkwan dia oko appeal hopefully judge obehe no obetimi a consider that no.
Okay. Yo. Body. Iti me the lawyer number atag you iti bibi ni a for lawyer Francis. Why? Na book appointment na no entry come. Why? Appeal who sem they always advise people say Momodi an appeal lawyer na lawyer nko represent too. Na omboa. Why?
Okay.
Yo. Lawyer. Ene mamemfa de aka ne kakra nso na yenhwɛ ene any a year a friend say update. De bia me ka say okɔ appeal ne final hearing ne saa nneɛma no a mesere kɔpɛ lawyer Now be lawyer so a ma menkamfo lawyer Francis FB solicitors emfama. Ono nkwane nipa a me de me so mu nim de we amete. Ade na nya me mfa mbrɛ mo because me ankasa no me kasa. Aha nti me pa de papa. Na oba UK so a de friend no the din ba ko a ɛka no ho ɛyɛ professor. Ɛne law mu no wa ben papa. And I may come forward my dear FB solicitors. Your address in ye was suite E and F, the clock house. Your torso the third floor. Now your postcode near IG11 8EQ. IG11 8EQ. Unya bottle a year Google a app a map anymore at Obeba Street. Your office telephone numbers here 0208 264 4800. 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Francis Amnene Command, the mobile line here 079 4677 2439. 079 4677 2439. Modiana Yenshano. So Wednesdays, a year program from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And on Saturdays, and so 12 to 1 p.m. The legal digest, bro. We hear lawyer out to me say, and easy work court. And no, they about betting ha. Sunny education come on. Your lawyer, yeah, that was an update me and home edimay.
Yo, me da say, and right, yeah, which is on the 9th of December, and Home Office release BBFN no statement of changes to the immigration rules HC 1491. HC 1491.
Lawyer, you know answer. Changes, he just said, a chroma there, immigration, right there, yet timber sorry na. Changes that ho just Danny Danyina Mrano Sesane Okwa Ghana your immigration law 1966 eguwa nego yense say muda any changes
Oh,
be
I make us immigration here area be a 1 year before was it.
yes
Because idea sending no mu de mrafo froba.
yo
It is a
lawyer
wood who for the last 3 years, the war. There be that.
Etu ko jina so ka say oh me bra bi ono 5 years o ye say na de man nkrata o tree say sa 5 years sa eye emra no na de man nkrata na we say wetin why mistake
Yes.
hey lawyer
Anyway, in the here's our statement of change, which is 1491. No, first one here about visit visa for a Krobia from Nauru. Me I mean that. Nauru, Nauru. Na almost say Sir Chrono so sisa mumra say wa tio or say Sir Chrono say wa uba be investment wo Sir Chrono ye be ma wa setna.
okay US the
Because of
enemy
that, in the UK, I so say, Obi office Sir Chrono by UK Biano, or I was apply for visit visa. And now we're near tourism in Asifwa. Into omo law no omumra no take effect and as of 3 p.m.
Naru
Inti
bono
uyama emrana di cash asie dada. Inti omo say effective 3 p.m. which is yesterday no nationals of Nehru will no longer be able to apply for electronic travel authorization to come to the UK and will instead need to apply for and be approved for a visit visa before coming to the UK. That means that you are shifting from electronic travel authorization, which is the ETA, to visit visa category. Nti saa na aseɛ kyerɛ ɛna biom nso no ɔmo se closure the same statement of changes the ɔmo de baeɛ nso say closure of service providers for Switzerland route
okay
which is 31st of December 2025 or say The route was created in December 2020 in accordance with the UK-Switzerland Citizens' Right Agreement. This required that UK and Swiss companies be allowed to continue to service contracts with their respective clients in Switzerland or the UK, where the contract was signed and commenced before the end of the post-EU exit transition period on 31st of December 2020. This was intended to be a transitional arrangement ceasing on 31st of December 2025, unless the UK and Switzerland agreed to extend it by a further 5 years. With the alternative route in place for UK businesses to provide services in Switzerland and vice versa, the UK and Switzerland have agreed that such an extension is not required and the service provider Switzerland route would therefore close on 31st December 2025. Under the existing rule for the route, any visa issued under it will expire on that date where it has not already been done. Wohwɛ ma ansa na anaasɛ Brexit UK free free EU which is 31st of December 2020 Omoni Switzerland 4-year APAM, which is agreement.
Okay.
Now it was 5 years from 31st of December 2020 to 31st of December 2025.
I said, free you the Switzerland for Penquan or no Quapamo.
Yes. And only yes, sir, provide services, some sort of services be or more agree on.
Special one.
After 5 years now soon. And also no, person which I say either extending and also more extending And chronim no UK ni Switzerland say Bobo extending yetim the yetima into 31st neba now we are under rate contract ni bisa now nya de say we are from 1st of January ikono o try say we bibia emrana chium. Changes relating to EU settlement scheme, which is 30th December 2025 and 1st of January 2026. I say on 30th December 2025, a change is being made to Annex 3 of Appendix EU, paragraph A 3.3, which as a ground for the cancellation of leave before or after arrival in the UK. Where B, cancellation is justified on grounds that it is more likely than not that after the specified date, the person has assisted another person fraudulently to obtain or to attempt to obtain entry clearance to or leave to enter or remain in the UK. What I met last year, the explanatory memorandum says that this is being done to align the grounds for cancelling pre-settled status under the EU SS on or before the holder's arrival in the UK with those for curtailing it in country. After the specified date, specified date now, that was 31st December 2020. Expect nka EU for up to a year badada.
Okay.
Na affair a free 1st of January 2026 kono. Omakwaji to me, Ram say, Omu won Shishemu on Beshishemu, so Omu feel say, we you nipano, on one akọ dani ni omebina, opesa ode uba. And I saw a hadado, no pesa open grata mawa. Omu to me say, Omu chawun grata no.
Hey. CC there. Who ye EU and crata there by force so who lawyer cause we who lawyer there massa. Ubetu we didn't just say between and crata more of. Yes.
Yo, also on the same day, paragraph FP, which is family permit, 6.3 of the appendix EU, family permit is being amended so that applicants who are EU citizens will be eligible to apply. The explanatory memorandum says that changes for the EU SS travel permit in Appendix EU family permit will enable all EUSS status holders to obtain an EUSS travel permit where they are unable to update their UK visa and immigration account. For example, with the details of a new travel document from outside the UK. So the Omo can say paragraph FP63 of the appendix EU family permit normally say we application if rabonte and I say hanuma at times say na say we update UK visa and immigration website.
Yeah.
Now one more can say at least say why nyekra na oba because of this paragraph nintino we betumi aye exempt from that. Inti afa be ni emiam ni egum.
Okay.
It makes sense. It makes sense, pa. Yo, yeah, sure, another update. Unaccompanied asylum-seeking children. Unaccompanied asylum-seeking children. 30th December 2025. A change is being made to paragraph 352ZCB, which relates to grants of limited leave to accompanied asylum-seeking children. The old wording is the applicant must have applied for asylum and been granted neither refugee status nor humanitarian protection, whereas the new wording will be the applicant must have applied for asylum and been refused refugee status and humanitarian protection. To make clear that, into where the emphasis now, I say to make clear that refusal of the protection claim is needed before a grant of limited leave is made. Into changes by HSA or my rewording of some statement of the paragraph. Now the tier one is unaccompanied akolano. First now before changes now or apply no refugee status and also humanitarian protection, limited leave. But it goes further to say, the new word, I was say, you refuse soon answer. And sana, or making us granting humanitarian protection. But as to say how I'm baying there, this is the Emrana practice na you.
Sure. Lawyer, Homeso Kakre, na menkai yahwefo say ye ni lawyer Francis energy nkomo. Every Wednesday 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ye legal digest ebro emremu enkyerɛkyerɛ sɛnea agya yɛ nuanom a ɛte United Kingdom. Na wonyɛ nya wɔn krataa ɛkwan a bɛfa so a lawyer bɛboa wo na watumi enya wɔn krataa. Na wote kurom ha wopɛ sɛ wokɔfa wo yere anaa wo kunu ɛfiri Ghana ba wohunu kwan a bɛfa so a lawyer Francis ɛwɔ hɔ bɛboa. Wote kurom ha woyɛ ɔbaatan wɔ nkrataa nanso council dan ho ayɛ den de ama wo, lawyer Francis will help you out. FB solicitors saa nso na wo kurom a woyɛ bɛrima wo ne ɔbaa na wo ɔbaa ne ma wohu ba ɛno na apɛ sɛ wogyina so de nya nkrataa. Family law ho nsɛnsɛm very very ɛfrɛ ne sɛn something which is there. That is why me the lawyer Francis Eba. Now all the education no edema Ghana your community and it Wednesdays 7 to 8 p.m. Saturdays and so send a munim da send no 12 to 1 p.m. pepe na the lawyer Francis the legal digest and the abrel. Open your chair kwan yenya yira kwan kra FB solicitors there. Your address Suite E and F. You were the clock house. You also the third floor. Now your postcode no IG 118EQ. IG 118EQ. Sanso and your office telephone line is 0208 264 4800 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Wotin nka lawyer Francis watene ya and the number the mobile line is 079 46772439 079 46772439. Shannon so mmeremu enkomo na yedidi enti o hwɛ me wɔ TikTok Facebook anaasɛ YouTube comment section no commentary no for our comments bra for our questions bra. This month the lawyer are dedicating nyinaa sɛ yɛmbra ne mɛbusa questions na ontimi yi nsɛm no ano ɛmfa maɛ nti mobɛhwɛ a yɛnhyɛ dan fa topic biara ɛnyɛ ho discussion general conversation yɛyɛ recap from January bɛsi December yɛne mo ananante a yɛbɛkɔ akɔdu 2026 no. This is the time ɛsɛ wo prepare wo mind wohunu the right direction a wobɛfam na lawyer etumi aboa wɔ nkrataa mu na afei no sɛne yɛhyɛ aseɛ bɛfiri a bɛsi nnɛ no nkɔnkɔyɛ yɛ deɛ sɛne na wɔmpɛ no ɛwɔ 2026 ɛde ama lawyer pakyɛ yɛntoa so.
Yo, me da say. Me who question be what YouTube no, but ultimate actually bad. That's far. Went to me and my mentor so.
Okay, nettoa so.
Yo, another update ne a full UK ETA enforcement announced for February 2026. Yaka ETA na a electronic travel authorization. Oma announced say be take effect February 2026. Into a say on 24th November 2025, the Home Office confirmed that from 25th of February 2026, the UK will move to full enforcement of the electronic travel authorization scheme for non-visa nationals. In practical terms, if you are a visitor who previously could travel to the UK without advance permission, you will need a valid ETA, which is electronic travel authorization, before boarding transport to the UK, unless you fall within an exemption. The policy is part of the government-wider shift to a full digital border under which all travelers will hold either an ETA, which is an electronic travel authorization, or visa status linked to their passport. Carriers, which is airlines, ferry operators, and international rail providers, will be required to check this permission pre-departure. Okay, say yeah, one of the programs, we quoting regulation be we a carrier, airliners, some found now on crata, you bet me as you.
Yeah.
Inti ya mom aya aware say before say over full plane I was so making sure say wo na over UK no plane ebe foul train ebe foul o ma check e hu say wo nkrata wo di bewrem me ma ne nyo why and omo try say omo be cut down the paperwork Because of that, no more introduced our ETA scheme, no, which is electronic travel authorization. Currently, the air corner a visa.
Okay.
But they assume that by next year, no, visa no will be bia beyeje.
Okay.
Bia beye the way I'm planning towards it. Say, obia information back online. Inti almost size to say. Up to now, up to February 25th, which is 2026, no. And also be making sure say answer number be up to for electronic travel authorization. No be yet. Sa sort of application ni be.
Okay.
Omo ye exempt, no mo ye exempt. Omo ese omo ye no mo ye. And omo ese omo je visit visa no. I was so omo je. Yo, yɛnhwɛ how a ETA no ɛyɛ adwuma. I say an ETA is a digital travel permission for people who do not need a visa for short visits to the UK. It is not a visa and does not permit entry to the UK. It is simply permission to travel to the UK. The scheme was launched in 2023, and since then, more than 19.6 million ETAs have been issued.
The lawyer emphane say obi wo German. Obeso obeyi wa ntebe za akusua say we bia obeso obada lumba eyi wo UK a. Obehia sa ET we no. Eso oji permission from Germany to UK.
Yes, but the thing is, Okuta German passport, obeso oba UK, obeko online a complete ETA no.
Okay.
I say, over UK ha, obeso okwa America.
Yeah.
Obeye Easter nibi.
Esther no. Yeah.
That is it. I saw over UK ha, obeso okwa Canada. Obeye ETA nibi.
NB.
That is how it works.
Let's say kwa hwe ball next year Boston no. I say to me Esther na ansa na yakọ.
That is it. Provide
Okay.
yourself with American
British
British
passport. Passport. Yeah.
And none else will send in so.
Okay.
Yeah. Because some things are agreement between the two.
No, me ntwa no. Enti emfa ne say so bi nso ya ka ne say bia so ukra British passport there you need the Esther. Or go online, you do the hairstyle and then what they are called. Now, everyone is so being so ewo krum ha, but I sit na boni British passport. Or Ghana, the person koshe bona. Ono so dia na anamobe no be too.
Or no, the bear apply for visit visa.
Okay. All right then.
With that duration, no, because it's part of a tourism activity.
Yeah.
Into or call as a tourist to go and watch football.
All right then. Me sure say
and then also making sure say we're booking the hotel.
Okay.
Nyoma bebre o ni sika bia o ko spend.
Yeah, reservation be behind so didn't provide me the chair.
Yeah.
Say or Boston. All right then. Very good.
Yo, into him say since 2023 I'm introduce ETA no. About 19.6 million applications no more issue out.
Wow.
Decision no more issue out.
Hey. Then go for by UK pa o.
Eja ebi what reasons or more deba. Inti sounds na UK for so to kwan yo.
Almost two coin pa no dey no kre. Almost two coin papa. You go Spain say you go bebre say in Portugal.
Yeah. You should know that an ETA does not replace the immigration rules for visitors. It does not guarantee entry to the UK. Rather, it is a pre-travel screening step enabling the Home Office to carry out important checks on travelers, including any criminality and suitability issues. Nti, Mr. Moye ETA na manya wadwin say eya visa there be enya visa wobetimi abedu UK border ometimi asan.
Wow.
Sanso na we Esther na ukodu US ɔmbɛtumi aka sɛ yɛma wo nwuram. Mr. Mo yɛnhyɛ ne nso.
Wow.
Because US the say may used to be the anti that very honor would they wire western no mamuno, move check out your passport. Honor would they almost stamp the besim.
Yeah.
Intianya very careful say we yes and means at least who do I was here Maoko. It could happen say we yeah and who took now your criminal record, what on your criminal offense. Now flag you on the man. They have the right to not to allow you to enter.
Yeah. I think so recently cry no yechi nipa tuntum bi saa ono okure mu a flag ya and go dwane free UK akọ US.
That is
Nti
it.
airport one na flag ya ba news no say say auto akwada bi mo na ana na wo dwane free UK akotena US. Nti US. Nti a flag ya ma aside na aba back.
Yeah. And all these things, because of memorandum of understanding, and noting a country to country, no more yes, programming.
Okay.
And yes, sir, a law be a binding or no man decide say UK any US for bear and tie into ESTA agreement, so US ni eba UK ono so be ye sa ETA application no.
One lawyer say ye Commonwealth yi kra no ya ye see nyina ye wealth ye common enso ye ba ye bresa ye de
That you know can make something about that.
mm.
We still have that Commonwealth citizen no, but we don't use it.
Hey, and you did that question chim.
That that could make him.
That could
Because
so
there are a
chim. If
lot
you
of
ever can see
opportunities in African countries where we part of the Commonwealth. We are sure when him say Ghana minister be a MPP times they say or yeah Commonwealth Secretariat, one of the members.
Oh yes, so on a friend is saying the executive your friend is secretary.
I think there's something Botry also, Shelley Botry also.
Yeah, Ayoko Butchone, the general secretary also. Yeah.
Yes. And I make us opportunities for her. But you fire name because going on the days now first, if you come out country, you don't need to get a visa to come to UK.
And I say no yet no ya papa no time and no kan some person ba you come see awonti on ba be na mu 60 64 65 66 na from say awonti omo ko mu kro mo samo ko wu kro mo na wo beku.
Oh, but still there are opportunities for Commonwealth citizens. Because I quite remember, is it British Army? They have opportunity over there.
Yeah. Me the minimum say o free hoba na ultimate those days now ultimate be to aba aboni nkrata kra ultimate kokoto aba.
Yes.
But yeah.
Anything I make us say opportunities now, but we don't know. But one day I will talk about it. Why?
Sure. I was lawyer Jim Kobeso kakra ma me ni di mu a na me nkai ebusuafo mo hwe ye wo all your platforms ni say ne MP solicitors and twin komo lawyer Francis ana waje akonya wo tenene no say o pay ye kira kwan a ebusuama kire wa enye re akwan wodi weni ekire backina eho ene ewo na backing so ye address no suite ENF ye wo the clock house ye ne to so the third floor aya monshano nso na afei nso your postcode no IG11 8EQ IG11 8EQ your office telephone line no 0208 264 4800 0208 264 4800 Lawyer Francis Awuhuni ne number mobile line is 079 4677 2439 079 4677 2439. Mr. Wa Shannon say only lawyer being common working hours. I tell the any lawyer aiding common more frame more. And I've been so friends so any lawyer Me one question be ambassador me busa wo there be mesrewa adwuma no oye until you book an appointment ne bo consultation for consultation ne bo enye den fofofo yenti obo the Ghanaian community dintino why na send ya obi abetumi ebuku a friend is saying for consultation when you bread ya na be say solve problem is one of the ways they hunu say ampanya agudie when you bread and then lawyer will take time na why they were digesting one seminum na we who kwan obefa so a obema a very good advice. You know, when it comes to immigration, so when your advice be na ekotia wa a mere and away den ubaba be den ubaba toso, and it takes time, especially knowing the number of people on beso when you are sitting with UK. Enti decision bi wa when your advice na kwa no kwasasa obeti we ni no na Bible ne kan no 40 days no the be 40 years. I mean ya obeti na kru mu be 20 years. Ansa na when ya on krata. And also enye easy. And yes, I'm reading afraid you become depressed. Now afraid adana in bebre. So patronize a FB solicitors. Call and then book for your consultation. Now how no one send be will be out. Lawyer Francis Mbomodia Mboa. Abusia Emre no ye komuno. It's getting difficult. So when you sit now, and a friend is saying, "Minian will be on war." A friend is saying, "That for." I'm saying, Dr. Ren, a more than American movie. Hey, lawyer, videos in be obi and Ghana yen be anymore. Ntimi share. Oh, being lawyer, easy. Or the man and because say delete because delete your platform delete because so delete because lawyer catch say na say no nin krata na ye chewa ye call o phone so a ye hwehwe na ye some documents meaning videos bi wa they can use it against you. Timi catch say masa delete it from your side now delete for everyone na affect me so. Lawyer, or see omo wa adwuma mu na enkofo na e bae no. Omo anhye bibia mo ma hu so be immigration fo. Or see this time crowd there. Say first no mo ba omo enkofo bu o wa ayom bo mama ne so mo Eastern European guy bu o wa no other factory company. But you su forklift into hu omo. Etia no ama omo signal. Or see this time around and yes I mo ba normal shell mo normal ya ta. But one say,
Oh.
yeah. Omo di Motorola e bi bobo mo no anse so we me ne be hwe Ghana for na dan ne friend is a chiffon tai chi hwehwe. Aya video na me hu ne no ho makoma etu ama me nua no bi. Na o hwe kwabrane. Yeah. Okose eye friend is saying skip no okose. Yeah. Also no
Wow.
bomb by so obi me fa blog bim be bu so because omo de eye friend is building materials. Also no bomb by say me mo bim fa eye blog bim ba me body tisu e mra o shem. Ana o tell na
Obviously.
o de ne phone ye enye easy.
Oh.
Yɛkyi 5 alatafoɔ mmienu ana a friend is saying Sudan nkora ne baako ana Ghanafoɔ mmienu na
Oh.
ɔse operation a ɔmoyɛ no hɔ no nko ara no ɔmo nya ɔmo nipa bɛɛ almost 38 hɔ warehouses ne bebree
Is it the
yɛkɔbro
Oma no omo TC warehouses no. Who can
yes
say sama no na omo chichi sa delivery
sɛ wobɛka yɛ mpo
microphone
ankyɛ na
no.
ɔmo starte sɛ ɔmo kyekye delivery wobɛka yɛ sɛ ɔmo nhwɛ ɔmo ho yie wotu yɛ
Yeah.
nnuanom fo sɛ ɔmo yɛ ahwɛ yie ɛno koraa sɛ last week delivery kɔ ɔmo kye nipa
Omo
180
charging me.
something
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Nti yɛn nuanom
Oh.
yɛkasa kyerɛ mu a yɛ a montie. You see, that is the reason why I say book an appointment. Na fa wo ho kɔhyɛ lawyer nsa. Biribi to a, even though woni nkrataa no, you still have your human right. Allah tell me say fundamental human right. You still have it. Yeah. Yeah. Allah ta for no omo was happen kuduro no.
Yeah.
Oni
Yeah.
nkrataa there,
Yeah.
but obeka just say I've got my fundamental human right. I'm not a criminal. I've got my
Yeah.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Let me speak to my lawyer.
Yeah.
Ghana for munsua mano edin e wo ye ho nanso yusu so ye chi mo na afa de din mu hunu hwe ka ye chi wo pel say why din silent you see you have your lawyer before you talk you need to speak to your lawyer You have your fundamental human rights.
Yeah.
And no, United Nations Charter no. And I'm saying we can't be free or my Ghana, Papa Munti, or my Konkrun Ghana, and Tino. You are covered and protected. What do you say? But before, no, I say we use unya lawyer. Na lawyer ni tijine me ntina de bia na say ye chinkofo ni bi call a year friend saying detention afa no be friend lawyer o. But say lawyer no it makes things easier.
Papa.
Fatu with trim side we maka just say who kroma ho. You see it is principle and I'll bet me atna.
Mame emphasize me detention case no. Yeah, you know.
Oh, thank God. Say Saturday ya na boy last week na ka kire. We dey quick o.
Monday ya no muja no.
Hey. How many days? You don't want the one too. We're lucky. We got. We know. We know. Could go back
1 week. Yeah.
Hey, because so catch last week a year friend is saying Wednesday, you know, and you give Monday, and say, and then a year can be 1 week. Oh wow, lawyer, oh boy, Juma. It's my same one. I say, Punin kratawa. It is a principle, a strategy. For whom question lawyer Francis, I say. Assembly two, would you a if I will be in Krataye, but assembly two, quickly, Momun's our lawyer. Simple as that. Now, lawyer, they make you change you. Because lawyer, Nangasan, also a British citizen, into him crowd by first saw, and then on one call for a tick room, my bed, a bit you chat, and they are Joe. What you say? And they know it and they respect that. What they say, you. Ora Romson Cox, and so waiting for me call. Ora Romson, I know me friend, who now so be friend me back. One friend me back. You my tape, my friend, no, maybe no. I'm say, then a new kunuada. And also my friend me back, or friend me back. And he said, you call me. Why? Any day more, Mate. It means someone, Mummy and Fire won't share a year FB solicitors.
Sir, free next year, 2026, sir. Yeah, community, a cool, especially sorry near cool near the other. No more more immigration talk and now about the law now. To me, I invite me with giving me enough notices. Now many of them negotiating how I bit me up because it's about time. I know, sir, we used to do that. Going to churches and giving a talk about the law and others. Into yamfa platform na yamubo asofo near more cool near the adenom. So ye be ye punomu. So mo pesi ebe mo talker. We are ready to do that.
Sure, lawyer, that was a pa because it's very, very good. Yenu no Mr. Mama ferry uninkrata enye ferry. Uninkrata nje se bi unye nipa. What you say? It mesre mo a uninkrata don't be hiding don't nye say obi won krata into the be intimidate you na uninkrata ufri Ghana ba na won krata. Enu de sankrata no obi a obi. And intimesre wa but wabedu ano you need enkrata de be adwuma. What you say?
Call me or TikTok or show up my number no.
Maybe I'll send in the data. Call me number no and 079 4677 2439. 079 4677 2439. And here your office number and 0208 264 4800. It mesrewa for lawyer number uninkrata mesrewa. Look, don't hide. Don't feel any ferry. Ufri o man konkro Ghana mu no abedu na abedu be pay dwuma ye. O ma so be bokro no. Fa number no. Friend no. Book appointment. Fa ho hye ne nsa. Oti ase. O de ho hye ne nsa. De woman say bibi papa bi abanso a. Obefre wa ka kire o say ebia ABCD yentem na bra na bibi say ya pai wa ha. Na be bi na yen hwe de kwan be fa so lawyer for no mo no me say o pe wo mo secret wo wi ase a lawyer for we ya o lawyer for no omo ne ye friend is saying bankers when suru wo mo me hu na examine de obesuru no bank lawyer and a banker ti de make culture say misrewa yen fa ye ho share lawyer ansa because you see obi wo kra no a oti abrochire o won nkrata but oni lawyer asemi to a why na be come out will why na be ya ma enu ma bebre amoti krom ha no a Mu taking it for granted no. Ghana for papa for them nim dodo no a na me de me ko ka wela me nyen wuye. O ka wela nkyere se obewu. Oh, yeah, it's very serious because I say, uni, na me, a friend say, me, Madam Bisu, one never paid dink one or so, na daddy, say, when you now, yeah, will, hey, and that person be one, over be who. Also, no officer grow, I said, Papa, never put bufu, man on in Casa 1 week. I know a friend manager, never put Madam for, but the banner, the my quada. I'm friends who I offer, Nadia now, no crown or catch. Eya den nti wunwu unya 100 years kra obewu nti mesre wa ye ne san komo you need a lawyer what you say and a lawyer so de metimi akamfo eye FB solicitors ama lawyer France me na ye adwuma che onfa wo sika nko ba bia boa no beboa and emwa no nso no obe make sure say obe yiwe free detention center ni mu no obesa mo nya nkrata e wo kroma obetena ye adwuma what you say na the taxi sika no akoboa o my konkro Ghana. Okay, oh Ramsey Cox no so frame me no money off. Sir, okay, maybe what the animal fro ni di mo. Me fro watchna. Ochina Ghana time GMT and Greenwich Meridian time.
Of
12.
referee Ghana.
Ono Birmingham. Nti
Oh,
me frɛ
okay.
ono Birmingham yeah. Me frɛ no 12 afternoon. Why? Nti hyɛ no so. Lawyer, yen
Yes.
hwɛ you. Ansa na megya because me say wabrɛ ɛwɔ
Yeah.
ofri court be wabrɛ. Lawyer, manfo ɔka sɛ ɛkwan bɛn na ɔmo ti kurom a ɔmo nso mɛfa so benya nkrata, ɔmo ni nkrata. Ɛho kwan bebree ate sɛ de sɛ aware. Na me se dɛ benya aware nko a wobɛtumi mpena koraa no, fiancé koraa no, ɛho akwan a yɛde ɛba. Menim sɛ wobɛtumi akyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra me sɛ wabrɛ na megya wo na wakɔ arrest.
Yo, me da say. Ɛno na yɛ a yɛreka sɛ
Hmm?
yɛwɔ ɛkwan bebree wɔ UK ha a wobɛtumi agyina so na wode anya wo nkrataa. Na mehwɛ one of the programs yi bi ɛwɔ TikTok na ɛyɛ a na ɛyɛ ase fam. Ɛno na ɛyɛ a ebi kɔdi akyire a na oppression ne n'asefoɔ da wɔn so no.
Amanfo
Oni
tu
papa
putro
ne
gu nkurɔfoɔ anim.
sɛ oyɛ cleaner a wabɛtumi ate wɔ company
Cleaning
akɔ de
company.
apply COS ne
Hey.
n'asefoɔ. But nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a yɛn counter attack or we don't talk back. Ɛna yɛka no deɛ ɔwɔ aso no wɔntie. Because I look at the person and said, is he really a lawyer at all? That was
Okay.
the first question about me too. But I can see that people are listening, following, and that. Sabi wabetu mfutu agudipedi. But anyway, back to your question. No, omaye bibia omatinti memrano as to ekwanya obetumi edi atena UK. Inti based on a question abusa say kwan ben na obetumi atena hanomo. First, your friend will be self-employment and business people. Because omo no ye omo a omo de omo capital ba be hye wo krom ha no mo abie nyuma. Such nkrofo no UK aban ema omo visa. And the sika no omo de ban they know say it's coming to build the UK economy. So on that note, no, when you are going through that side as a self-employment and business people now, mo visa epe enye day, provided say you meet the requirements no more open. Because they're expecting you to invest a huge amount of money in the economy.
US crowd there.
Say,
US na $5 million. Only about $1 million.
You see? So UK also has got the standard Sebi, I was also ODB shame. Because it be innovators and that kind of thing. Omo nyina no omo requirement ewo honuma we say we meet in order to establish your business to get your enkrata ewo kroma. The other one nso eye nyina ye nim no efa family route now go you know, in terms of our year, and yeah, our year pe, yeah, our year wo and yeah, what sir would now bas for a British ni.
And then I you Kofi bisa sa ne ba na nya 18 years obetumi akɔfa na ba na.
Ono ne kutankrata ben Kofi no.
Kofi bi lawyer bisa sɛ wokura nkrata bɛn mɛsrɛ wa ɛni di mu a fohana be question no kingdom citizen medase lawyer mpacho to aso.
Yeah, Kofi mame ne ba no ono ne status audit kroma.
Okay.
Yeah, and no be
Also
mama
indefinite leave to remain.
Yo okuta indefinite leave to remain. Onya nanda you anase oja aware so anase bibisa. Why? Because me fifi ni mama answer na mama answer no.
Lawyer semi ni mumi judi answer
I
no
don't
the
go
correct
straight and
legal advice.
say. There
Exactly.
Yeah. Into the other one, and I make kind of family route, you know. Into our family route, you know, and also boa, and it consists of say partner, parent, and private life. Yɛka partner sɛ waware obi a wasettled wɔ kurom ha anaasɛ wɔyɛ British ni anaasɛ under EU ni anaasɛ ɔkuta humanitarian protection asalamfoɔ yi bi ɛno no bɛtumi agyina so de anya nkrataa wɔ ha ɛna private life no ɛyɛ adeɛ a sɛbe akwadaa ba kurom ha na ɔkyerɛ sɛ wadi half of the age, you know. Let's say or you're less than 18, no, wadi half of the age, you know. Ewo kroma, yetimi a private life application, mano.
Okay.
And na kola wadi 18, or nya kola from 18 to 25, and also say half of the age, yetimi application, mano.
Okay.
But only 25 no, I was say we did 20 years for kroma under the private life, no.
Lawyer, or a marriage, need a marriage, and
okay. Oh, marriage now. We say I can speak to Kofi because the other mama no, and yeah, enough.
Okay.
Marriage
Kofi,
could be under EU, could be under British ni.
Yeah. Your Kofi,
because me person me man the best advice. What would the entire consultation? These are the things.
Yeah.
Because I was say me fifi, muna me making sure say advice now me demand no, genuine.
I say British.
Okay, British ni akola di 18 no want to me. Okay, you there 21, we can do something. No thing na me busa be a o free back.
Also obefrel. Na eno no sa no 18 years no. Bibi no betimi ayafa ho de ne ba na beba kroma.
I'm afraid though, and yes, this our pay school be. Omani go school. Obepe school ha omo betimi akofa na mara beto ani school so. And now say 18 years, say Britain say ubetimi aware from 18 years. And also betimi abeya aware di ni bi.
Asam sebe.
And now say obetumi they say COS no ebimo allow to bring your and answer we are aware from outside. But COS be it doesn't health and care say a limited one. Other COS, you know, and other skilled workers, you know, they can do that. IT money na for no.
Okay, so there's still a chance, say more chance to say within the bababa.
Yeah.
Not through only a visit.
But we are into the normal as usual visit visa na.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, me explaining fiancé.
Yes.
I've not seen someone coming to me and say, lawyer, my fiancé, mbesi never.
And fiancé need no crown no, and which mu cross and no crown no, much easier crossing.
Yes.
Me call ya worry no.
Now we are worried. I'll bet me out to us 2.5 now apply. You best switch it from fiancé to the partner route.
I say, lawyer, the uchem say, enye marriage ni kwa ba betimi akwa use of fiancé visa no or badu kroma betimi switch from fiancé visa no to a partner route no na odi age 2.5 krama na atena kroma sa ye adwuma.
Yes.
But uko fasa marriage ni de na just okofie Now ko fa ne free
Obey
pie dem.
marriage ni we was so coffee na
Ko
ko fa
fi.
ne ba.
Obey marriage ni bia is a menua ene fiancé no e ka o. E ka. Ti yemfa ya adwene nko ho. Eno ebeboa yem pa. Yes. Aye. Lawyer, what your
Yo,
to aso e.
the other ones I bet me about Chrome ha and I say obey me use EU appendix EU no.
Mhm.
Because bear in mind, EU no still exist.
Mm.
And I no because I'm rana sisa kakra no. Se umukafo no e ware before 31st of December 2020 you
Mm.
will use the EU family permit route.
Okay.
Se wan ware na nansia no ware wa I'm afraid say ube use UK immigration rules under the family member route no.
All right.
No na betu IHS ni home office fee no.
Mm.
But when it comes to the EU one there, you don't pay anything to the home office. It's just a lawyer fee.
Mm. So which means a lawyer, I mean the fiancé visa no cry no much even easier, fast, better, and then it's also reliable. Send ya binya ubetimi aba. Unya ba, you go and then kwa pay bia mo borrow bi na eja mako register mo marriage na ma ye ma ware. Na lawyer de atumu de ama mo say mo ye married. Mo move from fiancé to marriage, and then you get your 2.5 and you work rather than say 2 hour there. I think say very very good. I say, can I book a session with you, please? And what is the fee? It is
Yes,
what
you give me a call.
me the number the man our friend lawyer na what friend no friend no obe discuss fee no e dey ama. Why? Na no ye can fee no nkofo bi say lawyer wo fee no dey wo form do do say ye adwuma na manfo bi kra ha adwene na sisi lawyer so okay you wate ono nso nuanom bebre no ade must chop small it dey ya ja obeka on fa betu dwa me anka say lawyer wo bua Ghana community no ma na fofo dodo mesre mo a editi menua it is well frɛ ɛwɔ 079 46772439 ɛno nti na lawyer wɔmfa fee no ɛnto dwa the community lawyers now complaining yɛn nuanom Ghanafoɔ no deɛ wobɛyɛ ne dɛn mo nti ne yɛwɔ ha nti bɔ mmɔden ana frɛ why lawyer na ne korakora na wode wie ama yɛn no na mɛgya mo akɔ because research na so sa akɔ court na
Yo, the kura na me di wie no ene sena nneɛma ɛkɔ ɛwɔ kurom ha no in terms of immigration no.
lawyer yɛkye nkɔfo o yɛkye nkɔfo mesi ɛnɛ deɛ esi wɔ deɛ esi wɔ yɛ Dartford side wɔ no guy no so
Me
ɔse
de
me ɔse
ɛyɛ me de sɛ wudi adanse ɛnyɛ me na tembia lawyer na ɛsɛ wɔka.
oh lawyer
Nti
me so send
yeah,
me
ɛna
video no
wokura deɛ ebi mu de mfoni de kyerɛ o.
ɔse
Nti wuhui
lawyer send me
wuhui.
video no ɔse ne mpa ɛbɔ ɔbɔ ne sɛ ɔhyɛ skip no ɔbɔ mpa ɛsɛ mɛma obi mfa blog bi mbɛbɔ n'akyi ana mbɛbɔ ne team
Wahwɛ.
yeah because some factory work bebree na construction site. It's normally na nipa na ɔyɛ Eastern European no ayɛ ɔmo filler no afro mo phone so bus na ɔmo van ne nam hɔ nti ɔmo nya ahwɛ yi ɔmo hide wɔn nti ɔmo na ma yɛ sɛ ɔmo agyegye break time nti ɔmo nkɔ break nti biribi saa si a na ɔmo agyegye break time oh send your company ni nso hu sɛ why are they nti ɔmo gye break time na ɛkɔ a na ɔmo asa aba back na wei deɛ ɔmo addressing mufti o ɛna ɔmo de wurawura mu na ɔmo start sɛ ɔmo
Ah,
tete nkɔɔfoɔ yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Nti deɛ mɛka ne sɛ mesrɛ wo yɛnyɛ ahwɛ yie ɛwɔ baabi a yɛnam.
Hmm.
Because sesei no ɔmo ate ɛtese ɛna mɛnyɛ w'adwene sɛ o ɛnɛ a yɛreka Dartford no pɛ ɛna ɔmo kɔɔ daabi yɛn baabi a ani nna so no Peckham hɔ nyinaa na ɔmo nenam hɔ nom.
Hmm.
It is like they are doing a random thing.
Oh, but 58. I'm continuing no much chinko for.
Ebi no. Inti these are the things cost to Kroma. Timisra mo wouldn't krata, you're very, very careful. And the best thing is you seek a legal advice for uncle lawyer. Because Dr. Ray cannot see a chew na gas lawyer, no mo yam shishu. No ya idea baako a yehu ewo mo so. Nti misra mo because there are a lot of things going on sabe enye bibia na metimi de
Oh yeah.
ato edwa.
Mm.
All because do baby a your community no yemfa nyoma bi serious.
Mm.
Ɛna yɛ a meka no sɛ wopɛ sɛ wotena UK ha na akɔ so abɔ wo bra na make sure sɛ biribi ayɛ okay a the earlier the better. Sɔɔte wo nkrataa kane. Sɔɔte wo nkrataa kane. Na deɛ aka akyire no ɛbɛtoatoa so. Anaa meboa.
Sabebe lawyer. And I don't know.
Yo, Dr. Rain, yɛda ase sɛ nnɛ nso wasɔ yɛn mu. FB Solicitors. Me a meka sɛ the lawyer Francis. My mobile number is 0794 677 2439. Mobile number ni biom 0794 677 2439. The rest no Dr. Randy Betuja. Yakramo Edasi.
Joe lawyer, yebeda sepa. Ebusia, send unim na ye Mondays to Wednesdays 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday 1 to 12 to 1 p.m. Yene lawyer Francis FB solicitors for Trim Community. Mr. Wa Oba na unso wa share no wa bohu deru no ma de time no minus o ma share so. Ti ye ba na ya ba ni nyina abeshim ni abebusa question. Very bebusa question. What time can I get lawyer tomorrow morning, please? Friend, is working hours 9 a.m. with me afre lawyer Francis. Now, only no attrition come why it is well. BBA fine. Lawyer, yes, thank you so much, sir.
Yo, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.